Hi, and welcome to our continued discussion on Return to Radiance, the beautiful book by Dr. Susan Taylor, who we are going to talk to today. We're going to carry on our conversation that we were having in our last segment, talking about how to be radiant is to be vital. Hi, everyone. My name is Sasha Kelchif-Korn, Community Coordinator. Here we have, of course, Dr. Susan Taylor. So let's continue this discussion about radiance and about radiance being knocked out of balance. So let's just get into it. Radiance, what does that mean to be radiant?
Well, it's to be energetic and vital, but it's interesting. Our radiance doesn't get out of balance. It's always there. It's always right there. It doesn't change. What happens is, I spoke about where we put that lampshade on, we cover it with a veil. Mm-hmm. And that veil is our acquired habits. And the acquired habits occur through our dietary habits, our exercise habits, our breathing patterns, that's a big one, as well as how we think. Actually, how we think is what creates all the rest. Because when we think highly of ourselves and recognize who we are, then we eat more nourishing diets. We do exercise in a way that's going to be conducive to nourishing ourselves. And we breathe. We breathe. We breathe with rhythmic, no jerks, no pauses, no anything that disrupts the natural flow of balance. We're in a calm, clear, and stable state of mind. So when we're radiant, and what I try to impart in this book that I've written is how to become strong and stable. See, everyone's talking about compassion and being loving, but you need a strong and stable foundation for that to happen. Otherwise, you lose your energy.
So true.
We become irritable. We become irritable when we're tired.
Yes.
We become angry when we're tired. When we're not tired, we don't. You're a mom.
Yes.
And sleep is not exactly when you want necessarily. And you're working, you're doing all the things that a mother is expected to do, if I may say, right? Yes. It's our birthright to, once someone had said to me, women's work is never done.
Yes.
It feels like that sometimes when you're juggling the household, the job, the children, the children's children, it's never ending.
Yes.
And we're built for that. We have the capacity as women to do that.
We do, yes.
we certainly have a capacity that is wonderful, and that needs to be honored. That's Return to Radiance was about that. That was in my mind field, when I'm doing my own work, and how women are just a wonderful, and men too, of course, but yes. I'm just, because I'm in a woman's body this time around, that I just want to really acknowledge, because I'm waking up. I didn't know when I was your age, I didn't realize any of this. And it's so wonderful to see young women now that are seeing this, and they're going to be given that opportunity to nourish that and move forward.
Yes. And I was going to ask you too, is this Return to Radiance, is it particular to women, or is it something that men may experience as well? Could they benefit from this?
Well, men can be radiant. Yes. Men have that same inner light that we do. It's not that we have it, they don't, and it's not we're good, they're not. But I did write the book with the practices for women. The way, when I talked about essential oils, when I talked about flower essences, it's more geared towards the women's psyche rather than the man. But could the man benefit from the poses, the asana sequences that I do, the basic breathing practices, all the science I put in there? Absolutely. But it's really, I want to really go out and work with women and men, of course, but really say, hey, our radiance is from within. And it's really about supporting each other. It's really about supporting the mothers of the world. They've sacrificed their individuality, which is a very high practice, in order to serve and grow another human being. And so I've always honored that. And I remember once I heard a great master say, the role that women have, motherhood is the highest profession. And I never forgot that. because of what it entails. It's a selfless action. Fatherhood is too a selfless action.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not, and when I'm speaking about women here, I'm not saying that men don't have any of this, but
Of course.
it's really a book for, I wrote with the intention of, empowering women with their health and wellness,
Mm-hmm.
and not thinking that they have to be a certain way to be accepted.
Yes, and we're going to get into this more in later segments. I want to touch more into this discussion about all of these roles that women play. And I just want to say that it's okay that this is something that is meant for women, because women are so often the ones that fall behind. And to put themselves in this forefront and to tell them, you can return to this radiance, it is your birthright to do so, then I feel that that's really important. It's an important message to tell people.
Well, coming from you, being a mom, it means a lot to me. So thank you.
Yes, of course. Yes, there's so much to look forward to in our future discussions. And I want to ask our community, have you resigned yourself to fatigue and depression? And we are going to talk about that. Have you resigned yourself to that? And is there a way out? I believe the answer is yes. Dr. Susan Taylor, thank you for exploring your book with us. I'm so excited to be sharing this with this beautiful community that we have here.
Thanks, Sasha.
All right, and we'll see everybody next time.